We're here at the By Carrier Kitchen, and we have a great recipe that's light and full of flavor. Joining us now is chef from Safe Catch, Chef Paul Lobsher. Thank you so much for taking the time this morning. Sorry about that earlier.
Oh, happy to be here. It's a great time to celebrate the 4th with some really delicious salmon burgers.
Salmon is one of my all-time favorite foods. Now, my problem is when I go to make salmon, it kind of dries out too quickly for me, and I never get that perfect consistency. So how do we make the best salmon burger?
Sure. Why don't we jump right in here? So what we're going to do is we're going to use Safe Catch salmon, and that dryness that you talked about, we don't have that issue because this is pure sashimi grade tuna and salmon. And so this salmon and the tuna, we mercury test every single fish so you know it's going to be great for you and your family. And so what makes it different is when you open up a can of salmon or tuna, usually you pour out the contents. The only thing that's in here is pure sashimi grade salmon. And so we're just going to flake that up and the whole thing goes in, don't drain. So immediately you've kept a lot of that moisture, and then we're going to add an egg to help to bind it. And then one thing with fish, you always want to get a pop of brightness. And so we're putting in a tablespoon of garlic powder for umami, and then a half a tablespoon for dried ginger to give it that nice pop. And then another opportunity when you make these delicious seafood burgers is you want to add about a half a cup of coarsely ground quick oats, and that's going to pull it all together. And so it doesn't take long to make this happen. And it's a delicious thing for your family that's full of omega-3s. And omega-3s are important because, those are the building blocks of healthy minds and bodies. And so here's a little trick for you. If you grab a egg ring and a 1/3 cup scoop, you just put it in there and you've got it. Now, if we were outside, we'd use this griddle, spray it down with cooking spray, and now you're on a piece of parchment paper. Boom, you're ready to go.
I love that. I love the egg ring. I need one of those for when I make egg sandwiches, but now you would have never even thought to use it for salmon burgers.
Exactly. And so you just cook this about on medium high for about 3 or 4 minutes aside, depending on your grill. And since we're, totally into our red, white, and blue theme, as you can see, from blueberry and cherry pie to we've got, blue corn chips and salsa and sour cream. So when you flip it, go ahead and put a cheddar jack slice of cheese on there. We've got red cabbage slaw, and all of these recipes are on the safecatch.com website. And it's going to be good for you, not only with the omega-3s, but we've gone ahead and tested every fish for you to a limit that's 10 times lower than the FDA, which is why we're the only seafood brand that's endorsed by the American Pregnancy Association.
And for someone that is pregnant, I appreciate it.
Hey, all right. Congratulations. That is great.
Yeah, that is great. And having, like you said, those good quality products, that really does make such a difference. Rob, I thank you so much for your time. Really great recipes right there. That is taking that 4th of July meal and just kicking it up a notch for everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy 4th, everybody.
Happy 4th, and be sure to download the free Fox 61 News app. That's where you'll find recipes, links, and videos to all the delicious meals and treats we feature here in the Fox 61 By Carrier Kitchen.